What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, we have some very, very interesting news as Leonard ELLERBE, CEO of Mayweather Promotions, who promotes undefeated three-division world champion, superstar boxer, Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis is 27 years of age, 26 wins, no losses, no draws, 24 big wins by way of knockout. He is 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. The last time we saw Gervonta Tank Davis in the ring was December 5th when he took on Mexican star boxer Isaac "PITBULL" Cruz, who at the time was 22 wins, 1 loss, no draws, 15 wins by way of knockout, 5'3" with a 63-inch arm reach. Okay, he's 23 years of age. It went the decision, shockingly, to many people's surprise. Everybody expected Gervonta Tank Davis to knock out Isaac "PITBULL" Cruz, in which Gervonta Tank Davis, he dominated Isaac Cruz, in my opinion. He won a unanimous decision. I thought he won 9 rounds to 3, maybe 8 rounds to 4, but he broke his left hand, which is his dominant hand because he's a southpaw, in about the 5th, 6th round. And you could clearly see he had to make an adjustment. And Isaac Cruz, he was very aggressive. He was, very active in the fight, letting his hands go. And Gervonta Tank Davis, he found a way to win. He found a way to make adjustments to what Isaac Cruz was doing. With that said, Isaac Cruz was a replacement for WBA, World Boxing Association, interim champion, lightweight champion, star boxer, Rolando Romero. Rolando Romero is 14 wins, no losses, no draws. He has 12 wins by way of knockout. He's 26 years of age, 5'8", with a 69-inch arm reach. With that said, he was initially supposed to fight Gervonta Tank Davis, and Isaac Cruz was a late replacement, seeing as though Rolando Romero had some serious allegations alleged against him ahead about 5-6 weeks ahead of the fight. So with that said, he was removed from the fight, and Isaac Cruz replaced him. Now, Rolando Romero is scheduled to be the next opponent for Gervonta Tank Davis. And many people were speculating what was the numbers for Gervonta Tank Davis versus Isaac Cruz, as Gervonta Tank Davis is considered the cash cow from junior welterweight 140 on down, okay? And the pay-per-view star. So everybody wondered and clamored, what's the numbers like, okay? And you had Steven Espinosa, who is the head of boxing for Showtime. He refused to release the numbers. He said that Gervonta Tank Davis is an independent contractor, so there was no reason to release those numbers. So he refused to release the numbers. Well, now you had Leonard ELLERBE. He came out and he stated that Isaac Cruz, Gervonta Tank Davis, did over 4 million live gate. So if it did a live gate of 4 million, his fight in Atlanta did reportedly just over 2 million, okay? Now, I don't know how accurate that is, but I do know this. Gervonta Tank Davis' fight with Isaac Cruz was at the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California, and Gervonta Tank Davis fights are never non-sold out. So they're always sold out. So it's no surprise that he does a massive large gate. He was number 3 in gates behind only in 2020 behind Errol Spence Jr., who was the undefeated unified WBC IBF welterweight world champion superstar boxer, who is widely considered by many to be top 3 best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. They did a live gate. He did the number 1 live gate in 2020. And then number 2 is former 4-division world champion, undisputed super middleweight world champion, Mexican superstar boxer, who is widely considered by many to be the face of the sport of boxing and definitely top 3, if not number 1 pound-for-pound best fighters in the world, in Saul Canelo Alvarez, okay? 57 wins, 1 loss, 2 draws, 39 big wins by way of knockout. He is 5'8" with a 70-inch arm reach at 31 years of age. So though we're number 1 and 2, Errol Spence was 1, Canelo was 2, and Gervonta Tank Davis was 3. So Leonard ELLERBE is stating that Gervonta Tank Davis did over 4 million live gate. Okay, he said that this was in response to a UFC post in which they stated that the UFC gate did over 4 million live gate, and he stated that that was in reminiscence of a guy that name rhymed with bank, meaning Tank. Okay. So with that said, it's not a surprise. Gervonta Tank Davis is definitely a superstar in the sport of boxing. Gervonta Tank Davis is a major attraction in the sport of boxing. So it's not a surprise to see Gervonta Tank Davis have doing a live gate of that magnitude. Okay. Now, Rolly Romero, he responded to this and he stated that Gervonta Tank Davis essentially is picking guys, cherry picking guys who are smaller than him, who he's weight draining, and hasn't fought major opposition that are naturally bigger guys. Okay, he stated that he fought Leo Santa Cruz, who was a 122 pounder that went up in weight, which is true. But Leo Santa Cruz is a very good fighter, 4-division world champion, Mexican superstar boxer. Leo Santa Cruz just had a great performance once again in his last fight. So Leo Santa Cruz is a very, very good fighter. He just had his last fight at 130 on the undercard, the co-main event, the Keith Thurman's comeback fight against Mario Barrios, who Gervonta Tank Davis brutally knocked out, dropped 3 times and knocked him out. So he stated that Leo Santa Cruz was weight drained and Mario Barrios was weight drained. Mario Barrios was not weight drained. He's a 140 pounder who just recently moved up to fight Keith Thurman. So you look at it from this standpoint. Mario Barrios is a very big junior welterweight, 5'10" with a 71-inch arm reach at fighting at 140 pounds. Okay, Gervonta Tank Davis, he dropped Mario Barrios 3 times. Then he knocked Mario Barrios out brutally in the 11th round. Keith Thurman went 12 rounds with Mario Barrios, and he was the one that showed vulnerability and showed that he was hurt. Now, he did stagger Mario Barrios, that being Keith Thurman, a few times, but Keith Thurman is naturally the bigger guy. He had actually had a fight at 154 junior middleweight. Keith Thurman is a career after that. He's a career lone welterweight. He's a much naturally bigger guy than Mario Barrios. Mario Barrios moved up after the fight with Tank Davis. And he clearly was, the slimmer frame, smaller guy in the ring. Now, he's taller. He's more rangy than Keith Thurman. But Keith Thurman is known to have a lot of power at welterweight. He staggered Mario Barrios a few times. But the person that seemed to have the most visible response to the punches was Keith Thurman getting hit to the body, taking out his mouthpiece twice on 2 separate occasions and utilizing the ring to survive the round against Mario Barrios. And he then admitted after the fight that if Mario Barrios was more athletic and more seasoned and a better fighter and was able to close the distance, he could have put Keith Thurman down. That's what Keith Thurman admitted. Now, Mario Barrios, he was outboxing Gervonta Tank Davis with his length, his size. That was Gervonta Tank Davis moving up 10 pounds to compete against Mario Barrios, from 130 against Leo Santa Cruz to 140 to compete against Mario Barrios. 10 pounds, okay? And he's 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. So Mario Barrios at 5'10" had a 5-inch height advantage and a nearly a 4 to 5-inch arm reach advantage over Gervonta Tank Davis. And Tank Davis moved up 10 pounds to challenge Mario Barrios, okay? Where Mario Barrios in return moved up 7 pounds to challenge Keith Thurman, who's a naturally bigger guy, okay, with more punching power. But Keith Thurman never put Mario Barrios down. He obviously didn't knock him out. He won a unanimous decision victory, but that's about the size of it. So Rolando Rolly Romero is saying that he's going to be the naturally bigger guy with a lot of power. And so he was asked, he said, you know how that goes when 2 guys have power and they face off against one another. Somebody's getting knocked out, but I'm the naturally bigger guy. But then he was asked about the skills. Well, people will say the guy with the most skills is going to stand a chance to beat the guy that just has more power. Okay, so that if both guys have equal power, so the guy with more skills is going to be the victor. And he stated, well, Gervonta Tank Davis doesn't have skill. So we know Rolando Rolly Romero, he stated, I've been calling for this fight for 3 years. I finally was this close to getting it, and then it went away. Well, it went away due to some allegations on his part, not on Gervonta Tank Davis's part. So now he's stating that that's the fight that's going to happen next. He stated that, if the fight don't happen, it's because Tank is avoiding him. They're both with Mayweather Promotions under the same promotional banner in the same stable. So it's an easy fight to be made. So the question is to be asked is, a fight with Rolando Rolly Romero, is it going to do a huge gate? Okay. Yeah, with the proper promotion. Rolly Romero is going to sell a fight. Tank Davis is never short on words. Although he's not an initiator, he's not going to initiate it If you ask him or if he's provoked, then he'll respond. But he's quiet. He's more so let his talking be done in the ring. So with that said, Rolando Romero is expecting this fight to take place around April, May. So I'm expecting it to take place as well. The WBA ordered the fight with Rolando Romero. Promotional wise, I think the Live Gate would do big numbers as far as the pay-per-view side. Today's climate, with people able to stream fights, with people able to, share the fights without paying for the fights, I think it's very difficult to do huge pay-per-view numbers. So let's see how this plays out and unfolds. But we're going to get Rolando Romero versus Gervonta Tank Davis next. Leonard ELLERBE says Isaac Cruz, Gervonta Tank Davis fight did well over 4 million pay-per-views. And then somebody asked him, about the selling point. Gervonta Tank Davis is a big draw no matter what. So he's exciting. He showed the versatility. I was more impressed with the versatility against Isaac Cruz than anything. So let's see how this all unfolds and plays out and see when we get an official announcement. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.